So today was my fourth day in Germany. I wouldn't say it was really the best. I didn't sleep too well again, but I had to go to the police station at 8. I think it was very different than American police stations. I was doing kind of like an internship, I suppose. Yeah, and the guy he was, I'm not sure of his exact position. They don't really use that many positions in Germany. It's funny, but he was pretty like high ranking, and he was very nice. But his German wasn't too good. But so him and my host mom talked in German for like 10 minutes, and I didn't really know what I was gonna do at all. And then they're just like, "Sound good?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I went to Aldi with three male police officers, and one of them, like, they were all really nice, and one of them talked to me the most. So I hung out with them, and then we went back to the station, went to the lounge, and it was a nice lounge, but they spent a little too much time there, I think. Um, they were watching a TV show, one that I actually really liked, but it was in German, so I didn't understand it. I really do wish I knew some more German, but I don't. So I tried learning it like since April, but I mean it's hard, learn a language, especially if you're not like consistent with it. I guess I only do like that Duolingo app once a day. But yeah, and so then like a bunch of other officers were there, and they were just kind of like, what are you doing here? And it was super awkward, and I felt like they were talking about me the whole time, because like, and it was just kind of boring for me. Like even one of them was like, oh, like, do you understand us? And I was like, no. It's like, oh, it's probably boring for you. And they just kept speaking in German, and it was because I had no idea. It was like hurting my head. I was trying to like understand so hard, but I mean I didn't, so it wasn't very exciting at all. And we just like sat there for hours actually, like in the lounge, and I thought I was like asked, I was like, do you guys like only leave when you need a call or something? Like, no, 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 we're just on our break. And they were on their break like all day. We were there for, in that lounge, we were there for 2.5 hours, and I was falling asleep because people go in and out and out. I was just hanging out with these two guys that I went to breakfast with, and we weren't really talking. They were just watching like TV and stuff, and um I was on quizzes actually, just studying for this test I'll take when I get back, and I was actually falling asleep. Like I was, because I was on the couch, and apparently they like sleep there on night shift and stuff. So I mean, it's a very safe area, I must say. No wonder people walk around so much, because it's like super unusual. Because in America, like you don't let your children just walk around alone at like night and anything, but here it's a very very safe. Yeah, they don't have too much to do actually. I mean, oh yeah, one of them he gave me a tour, and it was neat. They had like um a little jail downstairs, and I thought it was super weird that the men's locker room it had was on the second floor, and like the middle, like, and it was a walkway too, like you cut through there. But then the women's locker room was down next, like it was in the jail, which I thought was like very funny. I was like, oh wow, of course. But um, so we just hung out there forever. I was just falling asleep in my chair. Oh my goodness, I think I already said that too. I was like trying to text my friends that are also here in Germany, my sister, but they were at their work site and they were actually like doing stuff, so they couldn't text back. I was kind of bored. Yeah, and then so the guy, the chief guy, I don't really know his position, came back for me, and he like talked to me and showed me like stuff on the computer about like the station stuff. And apparently like he was telling me that the one that I'm at, Hofheim, is the biggest in Hessen, which is a state in Germany. And it's like okay, I guess, but I mean it's just kind of so boring. Like they like don't really get any calls, which is so weird because like in America I feel like they're always busy. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I don't know. I really haven't chatted with someone too much before today in America anyway. So, or well, I mean America, but in general. um, yeah, I don't know. It was extremely boring. Like, I don't know what they do all day. It was like they were on break all day long, which is kind of funny. Um, and then so the guy was showing me around and stuff, just like, give me a tour of the place, like a different one, because the other guy just showed me like one side, and then he showed me the other side. Oh, it was a criminal division thing. Yeah, and then we saw this lady who does CSI, and she was really nice. And then they took me out to actually like see, like, there was a robbery that happened the night, like last night, and so we were doing like, you know, we were investigating the scene, I guess, and I was just trying to stay out of the way, obviously. And I mean, yeah, so I went with her and her partner, and we went down there, and it was a music school, and we were just like doing clue stuff, and I thought it was hilarious. That's what, like, they entered through that. It was a big place too, but they entered through the basement door, and well, yes, yeah, the basement door, and there was evidence was he left a beer bottle and a pretzel, and I thought that was really funny. And like if that happened, an American version would be like a hamburger and like I don't know a Coke or something. It was just I thought that was so funny. I felt like I was playing like Clue and like finding out who did this and like those were clues. It was just very funny actually to me. And also it was just he left some random stuff like and I guess he cut himself when he was trying to get into this cellar part where there was like files, which he did get in there, but there was blood on the wall. There was like blood on the in the actual part where the files were that he left, and then also there was like a box that was like it was some sort of electronic that he had found, and he opened it and taken it out, but he left the box with his blood on it, which was really stupid. But yeah, so and it was a very large place. Like it was, I think like 5 or 6 floors. It was so tiring because we were going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down the stairs like all the whole time. It was so exhausting. And like at one point, I was just like, "Oh, we're going down the stairs again." She's like, "You can wait here," and I was like, "Oh, thank God," because it was so tiring. And like, because these stairs were they were really narrow and stuff and very steep, and I tripped like 3 times. It was so embarrassing, but they did too, so I felt a little better about that because it was very hard on those stairs. And so I mean, we were actually there for quite a long time. We were there for 4 hours. I did not expect. Well, I mean, I kind of had a feeling, but it would take long. But I thought it'd be smaller. So, and you know what I mean? Like, but I mean, it was kind of crazy. So we went through like through the different levels, and like at first, it didn't really look like a robbery, so I was really confused. But once you like got to the other floors, you could tell like, oh man, they got trashed. We actually got robbed once, and unfortunately, they did not leave that much evidence. So yeah, I don't think they were ever found actually, but this guy, I think, especially if he already offended, they have like his DNA, his blood, and everything, so he's pretty screwed. Yeah, but then so when we went there, like it was trash, like you know what I mean, like it was clear that like typical like robbery stuff you would see in like movies, like there was like stuff all over the floor, whatever he didn't want, just totally trash. And I thought it was really extra, like the lady's computer, he didn't take it, I guess it was like maybe it was locked and he couldn't unlock the password and he'd end up breaking the screen like really extra like I don't know what he used maybe like it was like a hammer and like the screen was totally like shattered especially the top part and then it was weird there was like leaves all over the place and like dirt it was so strange like yeah and just every room like he had like kicked the door like to open it like to break the lock and so they got some footprints too as well um, and I mean, it was pretty crazy. I mean, it was like what you would expect with a robbery, like in a game and stuff. But they have to take every single like clue and put them into separate bags and like document where it's from and what they got it from. I mean, it was like interesting for like the first hour. But after 3, it was kind of like boring. Like, yeah, I mean, because it was so awkward, and the owners like following us around everywhere, and it was so uncomfortable. Like, oh my goodness. But so we did that for hours and hours. I mean, I don't know. It was yeah for me because especially I wasn't doing anything, just didn't want to get in the way. But I thought also another thing that I found amusing was that so even though we were still like investigating, school had ended for them, and there's people coming for their music lessons still while we were investigating, and so we would just be like in the room and there'd be like a child like playing the piano like staring at us. It was kind of so funny. I was like, oh my gosh, like I think they canceled the lessons that day or something. I don't know, because like these rooms that were totally trash, they like put them back together as soon as we like finished documenting it for the their lessons, and it looked totally different obviously, but it's so funny to think like wow, there was like blood all over here, and now like it's clean. Now the children can come and play the instruments and stuff. So we did that, and then it was about like 2 o'clock, and obviously we couldn't have eat in the room because we could contaminate the the evidence and whatnot. So we went to Aldi again, but I went with different people. I guess they love Aldi at the police station. So we went back there, and I got like this little 79-cent piece that you press a button. I mean, it looked really gross, but it was not too bad. I guess it was kind of cold. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting actually, but it looked like how the pictures always look so nice. It wasn't as nice as the picture, but what is. Um, so I hung out with them for a little bit, and oh my god, like today was just so awkward. Like, uh, they all knew, pretty much all of them knew how to speak English, but they didn't really want to, and I think they were like laughing at me that I didn't speak German, which I can't blame them, but it was so uncomfortable. Like they would just like point and laugh at me, and I was like, oh my god, like you know what I mean? Like, jeez, I needed subtitles. That's what I needed, and when I told them like I knew Spanish, but not German, because Spanish is more common in the USA, but they just kind of like laughed at me, and I was like, oh my god, like, oh man, and like a lot of times there's so much awkward silence. Like when we got back for our lunch, I was hanging out with CSI people, and like I was, because these tables like round tables, we like stare at each other. Like I was twiddling my thumbs like most of the day, especially in the morning. But so after I finished my lunch, they were just like still there, and then I just like started finding everything to eat, like apples and stuff, because I just felt like it was so awkward to stare. Staring at them was so weird. My phone was already like low on battery, and so I hung out there for a little bit longer, and then funny, the chief police officer guy, he drove me home, which was super awkward. Oh my god, but I survived. And oh, but then I got home and I was just home for a little bit, and my hostess first, she made me go to her dance class, and I didn't really like it, but I didn't think I would because I'm not a dancer for sure. I'm not flexible or anything like that. But there was another American there, so that was nice that we got to like talk about our jobs and everything. But like he was obviously like a gay guy, and he just gave up. He didn't even try to bother me to help me anymore because I was terrible. And Marie thinks I didn't try at all, but it's okay. I mean, I just kind of was like really awkward and uncomfortable. Like, I was just trying to follow everyone else's like footsteps and that. Because first we were doing like this thing like with the bar, dance moves and blah blah blah. Like it was just I was like, oh my god, I embarrassed myself so much. Like first time we went in there, like I just had regular socks on on this ballet floor, and they had their special shoes, and I just slipped, and it was so embarrassing. Oh my god, but I just laughed it off, obviously. And like then we would do these things where you put like your leg on the bar, and it stretch, and now my hips hurt so much. Oh my god, and I could barely do it. It was so pathetic, and they gave me like a special box to help me because oh god, it was sad, but it's okay. And then we came back, and now it's nighttime again, and I really am hoping that tomorrow is gonna be more exciting, But I mean, so if someone can go commit a crime and have fun, that would be fine by me. Like I want some excitement.